you ready to begin your endeavour into playing the drums? Well, I'm glad you joined me. I'm Steve, your online drum teacher, and this is your beginner lesson. This is tailored for those who have never picked up a set of drumsticks or sat down on a kit in their life. We're going to start off just by simply explaining the different parts of the drum kit. Starting off, we have the cymbals. Hi-hat, crash, ride is what you're most likely to come across. Now, hi-hats are two cymbals stacked together, which the top can be raised and lowered to change the sound. Lowered, it makes that sound when you press the pedal, that sound when you hit it. Open, makes that sound. Crash cymbals are generally an explosive, quick sound, and when joined with a kick or a snare, can add much more power. And the ride is a beautiful little... Now, the snare drum, which is pretty much on every drum kit I have seen, it sounds very recognisable. Oh, tasty! And now, the toms. These add a little bit of extra flavour to your music. So let's get started with the drumsticks. How do you hold them? Well, start with your pointer finger and your thumb, and find the point where the stick begins to feel light, the fulcrum. Now, on Vic Firth sticks, this is very easy to find because it's the American flag. Now, once you find that point where the stick is very light in your fingers, you want to wrap your other fingers under the stick and use those to throw the stick down. Here is the counting you will need to understand to learn your first drum beats. You will need to play quarter notes and eighth notes. Quarter notes go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And eighth notes go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... So, we're going to be hitting the hi-hats on 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and on the first beat we're going to play the kick. On the second we're going to play the snare. On the third we're going to play the kick again, and on the fourth back to the snare. That sounds a little bit like this. Add on to this by making it 4 on the floor. Instead of just playing the kick on the first and third beat, you play it on the first, second, third and fourth. That sounds a little bit like this. So just these two simple beats open up a world of drumming to you. I mean, every Akka Daka song. I mean... Back in black! I suck the sack! Motherfuckers wonder why I'm back and I'm sucking sacks! Sucking sacks, sucking sacks. Thank you for attending your first online drum lesson. I hope to see you again. Next week we will be talking about your first rudiments to learn. Thank you very much, subscribe and have a wonderful and musical day.